Yeah, we back. You already know what it is. The infamous hour here on Shade 45. And I told you I got a special guest in the building, a good friend of mine's. We go way back, way back, and I'm just happy to have him here. Yeah. Escobar 600 himself, ladies and gentlemen. Nasir Jones, make some noise.
What's up, baby? What's up, Kiko?
Yo, thank you for coming in today, man.
Appreciate you, of course, man.
Word.
Of course. I heard you was doing this. I said, damn, this is crazy.
Word.
It's dope.
Thank you. I mean, like, how you feeling, man? What's going on with you?
Everything, man. I feel great. Everything is good, man. It's like fall is my favorite season.
True.
And this month, Mobbtober, is really a good month.
Mobbtober.
You know.
Mobbtober.
So I feel great, man. It's good to be here with you, man. It's like catching up with you is always cool, man.
It's crazy because we've been running into each other a lot lately. You know what I mean? For all of y'all that don't know, the Infinite album is coming out on Mass Appeal, which is Nas's label. You know what I'm saying? The album out now. Make sure you cop that. And recently I bumped into you. You opened up a restaurant in Vegas.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, it was a vibe, and you was there. I was appreciating that, man, because we come a long way. So to open up in Vegas, shout out to Simon Kim, is all his ideas, and shout out to Peter Bit and Bender. We're partners, and so that was a great thing to do, and just having you in the building just put extra blessings on it. So appreciate you even pulling up, man.
Yo, that party was so crazy, man. I mean,
Good
like,
time.
Let me tell you something. I bumped into Dr. Dre at your party, bro.
Yes.
You know, I never met Dr. Dre before.
Nah, stop playing.
Yo, I'm dead ass. I never met Dr. Dre before in my life. And to see him,
wow.
And I had on my shades, and he had walked by me, and one of my people was like, yo, Dre, this is Hav, but you know, the music is up or whatever. He didn't even recognize me, who I was, so he just gave me a dap. But later on, 10 minutes later, he came back, was like, oh, shit, nigga, like, I ain't know this with you. He's like, yo, I took my shades off, and I started talking to him, and he was like, yo, man, your brothers inspired me. And I'm like, I'm looking at this nigga like inspired you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got these kind of people coming to your party.
Yeah. Shout out to Dre.
Word, shout out to Dr. Dre. Like, how is it like hanging with people like Dr. Dre and all these, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Like crazy.
You know, I met Dre in like 94 at this club called Grand Slam in LA. I don't know if you ever been there.
No.
It was Prince's club.
Okay.
So, but this club was everything. It was crazy. So I met Dre back then. I had a show. I only had like 3 songs at the time because I think either album was coming out, it was about to come out, or just came out. So I just came out there with this glass of Henny and performed New York State of Mind. I was like, oh, wow, somebody said Dre wanted to meet you. He's upstairs. So afterwards, we went upstairs, and I think it was, I didn't know who Suge Knight was. I thought he was with 3 football players. But later on, I realized that was Suge Knight and some other guys on Death Row that was a part of the team. And me and Dre just kicked it off right then and there. And I was blown away that he even knew who I was and would even show up to where I was performing because I was so new. So, you know, we kicked it off from there, and then we worked on It Was Written Later. Yeah.
Right. And that was an ill project. I remember, I think you
completed
you on that.
You on that album.
No doubt.
Yo,
and I remember,
crazy record.
I think I remember you completed the project. I think we were shooting Hell on Earth or something. No. You were shooting your video. Yeah. I believe. I can't.
If I Ruled the World.
If I Ruled the World.
We shot it in the hood, and y'all was there.
And you played the album for me. You was like, yo, Hab, listen to this. And I'm just sitting in the back seat. I got in your car at the time. We chilling next to River Park. And you playing the shit for me. And I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking, like, incredible. You took it to, like, the next level. Like, for real. Like, that shit wasn't fair. Like, the way...
I had to do something, Hab. Y'all dropped Infamous. It was crazy. Y'all dropped Infamous. I mean, it just took the world over. I remember the hood, our hood.
Yeah.
When Shook Ones dropped. And you know how it is when every car is driving by playing your records. That's a hell of a feeling, right?
Yes.
When everybody's walking around with the radios playing your record. And I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, y'all made the music that really fit the hood and shaped it in a way that has never been done. And I was like, I can't do this. How did they do this? So I'm like, I'm bugging off of y'all. So I had to figure out something, man. Y'all made me go back to the drawing board, man.
Yo,
I had to figure it out. Pressure.
Pressure. With the peer pressure.
That's the early Mobb. That's the early Mobb.
Nah,
yeah.
but the album was dope. It was crazy dope, and I just was like that put the fire to me, like, because I was like, damn, I'm like, what I'm gonna do next or whatever it is. But I was happy to hear that, and then you took off as usual and things of that nature. I want to pivot to an obsession of mine that I have, and this obsession is YouTube. I'm like obsessed with YouTube, right? I go down a bunch of rabbit holes. And,
me too.
The algorithm is just crazy, and I stumbled upon this video where it was you recently, iced out, jeweled out, and pulled up on the hood and started playing basketball out of nowhere with no security. And you just, and somebody's recording you, like, yo, look, this Nas, he just pulled up to the hood. This is who he is. Look at that. No security, all his jewelry. Look at this. What's the importance of you pulling up to the hood whenever you want to and being able to? What is that special to you? Do that mean something to you? Because you larger than life.
Oh man,
no,
that's you.
That's you. No, you larger than life. What does that mean to you to be able to pull up to your own hood, QB, where we from, and the love is just everywhere?
Oh man, it's crazy. You know what's crazy about going back to around the way? I would go around when Left had the spot. Our boy Left had the spot, Zoe's. So I would go there at nighttime when it would be just the adults around, like, so the kids wouldn't be just loud and going crazy. It would be just the older guys, and I'd hang out there all night. It got too good to me at some points, But the crazy part is seeing people that you grew up around. You seeing people like would tell you to get out the street. Get when you just a little kid, little naughty head kid. I was just a little naughty head kid running around. Get out the street, boy. And these are people that kind of raised me like a village out there. And to see them, and they're a little older but still kicking, or hearing about somebody who passed away who was like a kind of older guardians in the neighborhood, and seeing their kids. So I'm like, man, I knew your dad, I know your pops, I know your moms, and these are now the young, strong people that's in the neighborhood. And I remember some of them when they was in baby carriages. Right. So that's really a trip for me because, you go through emotional things too sometimes, so it's beautiful because it's where we from, and it's like it takes you back. Yeah.
I love seeing that. It was something special about seeing that because a lot of time, and I resonated with it a lot because sometimes I like secretly just drive through QB with the tents and just because I don't want to make too much noise. I just want to, you know what I mean? Right. And so when I saw that was really special to me.
You just shot the video out there.
Against the world. Yeah, we did it right against the world. Yeah. And speaking of against the world, I wanted to talk about Legend Has It. And how did you come up with this idea with so many great artists that we grew up listening to, and how does that make you, you know what I mean? How you feel about that?
Oh, man. I mean, first of all, I kind of have this love-hate relationship with the word legend. I'm sure you probably do too. But Legend Has It is more about the word is on the street about some great shit about to happen. Was a cool thing I felt because Slick Rick would be the first record that came out. So I was thinking like, yo, the music I listen to mostly is Raekwon, is Ghostface, is Slick Rick, is De La, is Big L, is Biggie, is Pac, and on and on. So that's just a natural thing for me to want to do, to rock with my guys. You know what I'm saying? So it was not really that deep of a thought. It was like, it was more about how to make it happen. Can it happen? Because this would be like a dream. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, when you was down the road, down to partner up, I was like, this is unbelievable, man. Like I couldn't believe it, bro.
What, like, man, what made you wanna grab the Mobb Deep project? Like, and when it was the opportunity came, like, what was your thoughts on that?
What? You crazy? It's Mobb Deep. I mean, it's Mobb Deep. You know, which Mobb Deep is pure. Mobb Deep was original when it came out and it hit the scene. So what you represent set the example for what was to come later in rap music. So everybody took a page out of your book from what you were saying lyrically, what your messages was, being a voice of the streets in a way that nobody could do it, especially at the time. Your production is like the best production in the world. Like when you mentioned Dre, I see you in the lines of it coming up. Like you had to probably been listening to all the great producers from Bomb Squad and this one and that one to even have that type of ear. Marley Marl, because he's from around the way.
Right.
Your ear is crazy. So Mobb Deep, the opportunity. Come on, man. Like, who gets those type of opportunities, especially because we haven't heard from Prodigy.
Right.
We couldn't hear from Prodigy because of his untimely passing.
Right.
And to have more Prodigy verses that never been heard, stuff y'all were working on, to me, it's like a gift to the world. It's a gift to all of us. So to have Mobb Deep have a new album and to be a part of that, come on, man, I cut off my hand to trade that off for that, to be down with that.
Oh, man, I couldn't think of a better, to y'all out there, the Infamous album is out right. The Infinite album is out right now, so make sure y'all go cop that. To have I couldn't even think of a better place to have the album out. You know, saying other than doing it with you in Mass Appeal. So I want to say thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate that. But now I want to talk about the mogul Nas, the motherfucking mogul Nas. You know, I know you for a long time. Yes. You know, for back in the days before we both had a deal and we had these dreams and these aspirations. And, you know, one thing that I noticed about you is that you was very smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, street smart, but also I seen you with books, like reading books and things of that nature. You always, you know, made yourself knowledgeable about the world and things of that nature. What did you always see yourself as an entrepreneur? You was going to be an entrepreneur one day, or is it like a mentor said, "Hey, Nas, like start getting into this business realm"? You know what I mean? Like what led you on the entrepreneurial path?
In no order, the buildings in Manhattan. The buildings in Manhattan, seeing those things since we was kids.
Right.
Those things right there. They did something to me, man. And just being in the street where we just had to feel like we could fall any day and we need to stay strong and we got to survive this obstacle course called the streets. It was a education and a half.
Right.
And I said, okay, how do we survive that? What does it mean to survive it? Because I've seen many people in the streets survive it and then still can't get out.
Right.
So then it's like different tests that come. So if I'm gonna be constantly tested, I'm gonna go hard.
Right.
And I'm gonna push this thing to the limit.
Right.
And I had tons of inspiration from Berry Gordy, Motown. I remember reading his book To Be Loved.
Wow.
To all the big success stories, big business stories. I mean, I had as a kid, I also had, besides the Tech 9, and before the Tech 9 and the dresser,
Word.
Yo, this funny, you know, we could talk like this now, right?
Man, yeah.
And before anything happened to me streetwise, I was a kid and I compartmentalized things in my drawer from comic books
Right.
that I was working on, which is cool. We doing Marvel now.
Right.
My own ones that I was writing and drawing. I know you nice with the pen too, as far as drawing.
Not to cut you off. If y'all don't know, I'm sure they know. You probably told them before, but you are an ill artist. Like, you draw. I actually seen your drawings. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's
You used to come to the crib back in the days and all that, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I seen all of that. So when I see you, you know now who you are, and when I cross,
all of that. That's crazy.
I remember all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I always knew that you was gonna be great. And I tell this story when they ask me, like, when you first met Nas, like, we knew each other since preschool, but then really kind of started hanging out with each other when we became teenagers again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Facts.
Like hanging out with you and stuff
Facts.
like that.
Yeah.
And I remember knowing that you rapped, like, and you know, because that was the word in the hood that, you know, Nas, he could rap.
Yeah.
And I didn't take it that serious. So
Right.
I remember you, Bo,
Yeah.
and you know, what's his name, Joe Ma?
Yeah.
Joe Ma.
Yeah.
We on the block, and you like, oh, you like, yeah, go ahead, rap, go ahead, rap. So I do my little raps, and then it was your turn to go. And I just wanted to walk off the fucking block. I was like, yo, this is not fair. And you was dope then, and then you did Live at the Barbecue, which was crazy.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was so crazy to me.
But you was lyrical, and you can see that you had something. And I was like, oh, this dude right here is dope. Like, because you from 12th Street and walk through the hood, come to my side, that meant we really rock with each other.
Yeah.
And I would go over there and I see you too. And I'm like, yo, this is my guy. And I said, nah, I got to beat bro to it because he's next up. He's next up. I seen it in you. You was always super lyrical, bro.
You super
and
nice.
then your name was Havoc.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how did Key One
Right.
find that name? And I'm like, see, we know each other's names, right? First and
Government
last government,
names.
bro.
Yeah.
And that's how it was. So yeah, man, like I always knew there was something in the water, bro. Like
Absolutely.
I think Roxanne Shante says that.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
something in the water
Yeah.
in the bridge, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because we come from a strong musical community.
Marley Marl.
Shan,
Yes.
Craig G, Traj,
Right.
Poet.
Right.
It was, and then the unsung heroes out there that was
Yeah.
nice with it too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think we was just kind of like the next up.
I think that was the proverbial water, right?
Yes.
The lineage that we came from. That's the water that we drank from that well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, you know,
Facts.
okay, the Legend has it. We got Legend has it. Did the Comic Con thing. You're an artist, so we're doing this, comic book series, which I believe is really, really dope. And are you looking forward to like doing more things like that? Is this a one-off, or just to give just to make it like on some like it's obscure and to give it more value? It's kind of like a one-off, or you might.
I want us to do an animated series.
Right.
That would be cool.
Right.
I mean, there should be. I think there's a Mobb Deep comic coming. I think we're gonna all have our individual comics. I don't want to say too much too soon, but yeah, I want to see more because it's fun.
Nah, that shit is dope.
Fun. It's cool because it's like I'm still a kid when it comes to that. I'm like,
and you a real life superhero. You a real life superhero.
yo,
what I mean?
That's what we are, man.
No doubt.
That's what we are.
Before we get up out of here, I cannot let you go without. I did a couple of interviews before, and I joke and say, yo, Nas is a sneaky motherfucker. He's sneaky, and I'm gonna tell you why he's sneaky. Cause he made us put out Taj Mahal, and the next thing you know, he's owning a casino. That was slick. That was real slick. That was slick.
Yo, there's a lot of casino talk. There's a lot of casino talk at Taj Mahal. I see where you're going with it.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
Congratulations
Thank you,
on the
bro.
casino in Queens.
Thank you, bro.
How did that make you feel when y'all won the bid?
Yeah,
the approval.
the bid. It felt great because we mean business, and we have a lot more work to do to really push it all the way over the line in New York City. But we care so much about not just Queens, but the whole city. We have so many great plans for the people, for the kids.
Right.
And it's just something that's like right along the things that I was kind of manifesting for a long time.
Right.
And so we'll see. We're going to see some great things happen really soon. So I feel great about it. Yeah.
Again, I want to congratulate you.
Thank you, bro.
You know, thank you for coming on today.
Appreciate you, man. Anytime you want me up here, man, just hit me, bro, and I'm here, bro.
I won't even have to be hitting you because I'm gonna be like onto you like glue because I want some of that casino money. You heard?
Come on in, bro. I got you.
Thanks again, man.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks again.
Word.
Infamous Hour, Shade 4-5 is going down. Thank you, thank you, thank you.